We begin with silence, the silence of death, the silence after destruction. There are times when songs falter, when darkness fills life, when martyrdom becomes a constellation of faith against the unrelieved black of space about us. There are no words to reach beyond the edge of night, no messenger to tell the full tale. There is only silence. The silence of Job, the silence of the 6 million, the silence of memory. Let us remember them as we link our silences. We kindle these lights in memory of the 6 million Jews murdered by the Nazis and their collaborators. May the memory of the righteous be for a blessing. Zichronam livracha. I invite you to come up and participate in the lighting of 6 candles. While there may not be one candle for each individual, you may still participate by coming forward and being part of the candle lighting. Yes, I'm sorry. Thank you. You may return to your seats. Tonight, we gather to remember Yom HaShoah v'Hagvura, We remember the horror that previous generations endured, and we remember their courage as they faced the most challenging things that humanity ever knew. The bitterness of this memory is mixed with the sweetness of knowing that once again we are here to remember them, that our community is the living proof that love and faith will prevail the ill-fated intentions of organized hatred. I invite Henry Cohen. Oh, okay. You can come up anyway. Memory and history are far from being identical terms. Memory is always carried by live people. It creates continuity between past and present, and in fact, it means that the past has not truly passed. Memory helps us understand that what we did in the past affects who we are today, and therefore, it is constantly evolving. History, on the other hand, is a problematic and incomplete restoration of something that is already gone. It is always combined with criticism of the memory and therefore leads to detachment between past and present. We want to remember the Shoah because rather than being documented in history books, we want it to be inscribed in our hearts. Henry.
I was with Moses at Mount Sinai, and I am a Holocaust survivor. My grandparents emigrated from Eastern Europe in 1898, and I am a Holocaust survivor. My parents were born in New York City, assimilating in the 1930s, and I am a Holocaust survivor. I cried at Yad Vashem, and I am a Holocaust survivor. I prayed at Auschwitz, and I am a Holocaust survivor. I'm a member of Temple Beth Tikvah, a pro-Israel political activist, a dedicated Zionist, and I am a Holocaust survivor. We are all Holocaust survivors.
Zikaron, memory. We remember.
In the rising of the sun, we remember. In the blowing of the wind, we remember. In the opening of buds, we remember. We remember.
Sinat Chinam, unjustified hatred, anti-Semitism. We remember the victims of unjustified hatred all over the world. We remember Lucy, Rena, and Maya D., who were driving through the Jordan Valley on their way to a family vacation when they were shot down in their vehicle. There are stars up above, so far away we only see their light, long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember. Composed by Hannah Senish. We mourn the lights that were and that are no more. I invite you to rise for the El Malei Rachamim prayer, the memorial prayer, asking God to give our loved ones eternal rest.
El Malei Rachamim Shochein Bameramim Hametzei Menucha Nechona Tachat Kanafei Hashchina Im Kedoshim Uteorim Kezohar Harakia Mazirim Et Nishmor 6,000,000 Acheinu Va'achyoteinu Shenechaku Kiddush Hashem Bal harachamim yastirim b'seter kenafav le'olamim v'yitzror b'yitzror hachayim et nishmatam Adonai hu nachalatam V'yanuchu b'shalom al mishkavam v'nomar Amen.
Please join me in the translation of the El Malei. God, filled with mercy, dwelling in the heavens' heights, bring proper rest beneath the wings of your Shekhinah, amid the ranks of the holy and the pure, illuminating like the brilliance of the skies the souls of our beloved and our blameless, who went to their eternal place of rest. May you, who are the source of mercy, shelter them beneath your wings eternally, and bind their souls among the living, that they may rest in peace. And let us say, Amen. It is traditional when a person is on their deathbed to say the Shema. It is also traditional on Yom Kippur, as we end the day during the Eilah, to say the Shema 7 times, almost as if we have died and we are living again. And so we will join in saying the Shema 7 times. The last time will be sung. We start out softly and then increase our voices. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Adonai our God, Adonai is one. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, Adonai our God, Adonai is one. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, Adonai our God, Adonai is one. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Adonai Echad. Yitkadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Be'alma divrach hirute v'yamlich malchute b'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'lalmei almaya. Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yit hadar, v'yit aleh, v'yit halal, shemei dekudisha, brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shmaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Osei shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen.
Amen.
You may be seated. Tikvah, hope. It is really a wonder that I haven't dropped all my ideals, because they seem so absurd and impossible to carry out. Yet I keep them because in spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart. I simply can't build my hopes on a foundation of confusion, misery, and death. I see the world gradually being turned into a wilderness. I hear the approaching thunder. I can feel the suffering of millions, and yet, if I look up into the heavens, I think that it will all come out right one of these days, that this cruelty will end, and that peace and tranquility will return again. In the meantime, I must hold on to my ideals, for perhaps the day will come when I shall be able to carry them out. I've asked myself again and again whether it wouldn't have been better if we hadn't gone into hiding, if we were dead now and didn't have to go through this misery, especially so that the others could be spared the burden. But we all shrink from this thought. We still love life. We haven't yet forgotten the voice of nature, and we keep hoping for everything. I'd like to invite Tara Filowitz to the bima to share the words of Eli, Eli.
Eli, Eli, shelo yigamer leolam, hachol v'hayam, rishru shel hamayim, berak hashamayim, tfilat hadam, hachol v'hayam, rishru shel hamayim, berak hashamayim, tfilat hadam. O Lord, my God, I pray that these things never end. The sand and the sea, the rush of the waters, the crash of the heavens, the prayer of the heart, the sand and the sea, the rush of the waters, the crash of the heavens, the prayer of the heart.
We end with hope, Tikvah. Yizkor Am Yisrael, together.
Yizkor Am Yisrael, the people of Israel shall remember.
Am Yisrael Chai.
Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael Chai.
I invite you to rise for the national anthem of Israel, Hatikvah.
Kolot balevav penima, nefesh Yehudi homiya, ulfate mizrach kadima, ayin letzion Sophia, od avda tikvatenu, ha-tikva bat shnot alpayim, liot am chofshi be'atzenu, Eretz Zion, Yerushalayim, liot am chofshi be'atzenu, Eretz Zion, Yerushalayim.
I invite you to join us tomorrow, anytime between 10 a.m. and 4:15 p.m. for the reading of names, to be a witness to our ancestors, and then to join us at 4:15 for the concluding of the names with El Maleh and Kaddish one more time. Thank you for joining us this evening. May you travel safely, and may we remember, reflect, and resolve never again.
So long as we live, they too shall live. They are now a part of us. They are now a part of us. They are now a part of us as we remember.
Erev Tov.